Welcome back, everyone, to our the next part of our clown tint and tone lesson. Last time we did our warm-up, and between last time and this time, I looked up some words, some of the definitions of the vocabulary that I'm going to be using, and I've actually been using the wrong terminology. It is actually called tinting and shading, what we're going to be doing. So I'm going to switch my vocabulary from tinting and toning, and I'm going to switch it to tinting and shading. So we're going to be doing the second video of our tint and shade of our clown. And this video is going to involve drawing our clown very large on our canvas paper. So I have Sarah here with me. So come on in, Sarah.
Hi.
She's ready to go. She's going to start us off by going over what she always goes over about how to have a really good attitude when it comes to these art lessons and how to stay positive. Okay?
There's 4 rules, but I made up one more.
Okay, go.
Number 1, always try your best. Number 2, if you get first aid, take a deep breath. Count to 10, take a deep breath, and try again. Number 3, everyone's art will turn out differently. Your artwork is uniquely yours. Number 4, art is not perfect. And I made up this rule that always have fun.
Okay, thank you, Sarah. Okay, take a seat. We're going to get started. I'm going to make sure you all have the materials you need to be successful in this lesson. You're going to need your large piece of white construction paper. You were given 2. We've already used one for the hot air balloon lesson. This is going to be the last one that you have in your art materials, so grab that.
You're gonna need a pencil.
Pencil, what else?
An eraser, or if you have an eraser on your pencil. And your drawing aid.
This was your warm-up, so grab your warm-up paper.
For like the mouths and
yeah. So let me just kind of show them close up so they remember. In the end, we did a clown, and this is what we produced, Sarah and myself. This is what we produced. Grab your warm-up paper. Here, I'm going to give you yours back. And then you need your clown drawing aid. It's a 2-sided piece of paper that's been photocopied for you. These were the images that I showed you last time of some clouds to give you some inspiration for today.
for a face, and then a full body.
And you can always stop and really look at these images or rewind and come back to these images if you're wanting to refresh your memory on an idea that maybe caught your attention.
This one looks real.
He does look pretty real, doesn't he? All right, thanks, Sarah. I think we're ready to get started. All right, you may choose to pretty much do the same clown that you created in your warm-up, or you may choose to do something totally and completely different, or you may choose to pick some of the things that you drew from last time. So it's up to your creative mind how it's flowing today. I'm going to be using a Sharpie.
Can we copy it if we want?
If you are feeling like you need a little bit more structure and guidance, you can follow my directed drawing that I'm going to do right now. That's totally fine. Even if you do everything the same as me, yours is going to be different than mine. So it's really up to you what your comfort level is and where your creativity is flowing. Okay, so I have my big canvas right here that is oriented in portrait. So I want you to put yours in portrait position, just like this. This is portrait.
The other one is,
You want me to remind you?
yeah.
Okay, this way is called landscape. So this is landscape, but we're doing portrait. So everyone pause, make sure your paper is in portrait position, and then we are going to get started. Pick up your pencil, have your eraser handy in case you need it.
Wait, what are we going to do first? Should we do like the eyes first?
We're going to start with the eyes. I want to remind you 2 big things to remind you. We are going to do big. We're going to take up the whole paper, okay? We're going to try not to go off the paper in any of the 4 directions. We're going to try to stay on the paper. Our goal is to draw the entire clown, but I'm going to say this. If you're drawing and you get to here and you are only at the clown's waist, then that's okay. I do not want you erasing everything. I just want you to be okay with drawing half of a clown. If you get all the way to the feet, awesome, okay? So just try your best. So number one is you're gonna do big, 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 and within the big, you're gonna do big details because the next part is going to be painting. Hang on 1 second, love. The next video, we are going to be painting in, and like we saw with our hot air balloons, if we did teeny, teeny, tiny areas, it was very hard to paint them in. So we're gonna do big details on our big clown. I think the word of the day is big, yeah? Grande.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I had 2 things I wanted you to remember.
Oh, I know what it is.
Oh, yes. Do you think you know? What?
See how I did a big face and a tiny body? You have to, know, how big is the face, and then the body has to, you gotta plan it out.
You gotta plan it. You gotta do the spacing in your head before you start. That's a very, very good suggestion. Okay, so big details, big clown. Plan out your spacing before. Maybe even talk it through and say, I'm gonna have the eyes here, the nose, the mouth. Maybe even kind of sketch it out with your hand first. The bow tie, the body. I'm gonna do the legs here, the big feet here, the hat up here, some hair. That might help you by pausing the video and sketching it out with your hand. Whatever works for you, whatever strategy works for you. Okay. The other thing that I do want you to do is I want you to draw lightly, because if you need to erase, it can become very frustrating to erase something that's drawn really hard with your pencil. So draw lightly, okay? And let's have some fun. Are you ready, Sarah?
Yeah.
Okay, so we can all take a deep breath. Okay, let's draw a beautiful clown. That's big. Okay, all right, I'm gonna strategize. Now, I want you to notice here, this part of my canvas area, I can't draw on because it's actually a lesson. It's folded over. It's Sammy's lesson that we're in the middle of.
Show them.
You want me to show them?
Yeah.
Okay, you guys want a sneak peek of 4th grade? All right.
We're gonna do that in 4th grade.
We're gonna do a monster in 4th grade.
Is it gonna be green?
This is what I mean by tinting and shading. We only used green, white, and black. And we came up with all these different tints and shades of green. We're gonna be using purple for our clown.
Yay!
Okay, and we're gonna be using purple, black, and white for making different tints and shades, okay? So I'm gonna flip this. I gave you a sneak peek. All right.
We're not gonna do that right now.
We're gonna do a clown for 3rd grade, okay? All right, so let's start with our eyes. So I think about what eyes you wanna do. Look at your warm-up, look at your drawing aids, and go ahead and get started. Big. I'm gonna do mine.
Big, gigantic.
I'm doing my eyes.
Not too big, but big enough for you to Sharpie and paint in them.
Yep, we're gonna be painting inside. I'm gonna give them my eyeballs right here.
Eyeballs.
They're gonna be big.
Okay, so where should I start?
Okay.
Tell me where to start.
So
for the hat.
So hat in the head and hat, top of the head, hair, maybe eyes right here.
Well, I have space.
Just go ahead and try. If you want to ask an adult in your house, hey, help me start my eyes. Where should I start them? You can ask an adult to kind of help you with the spacing. Okay, so I started with my eyes, and then I'm going to do my big nose, my big clown. So I'm choosing to do a big clown circle nose. Okay, I think I'm going to do a Sharpie that's a little bit thicker.
Guys, she's using Sharpie. You're using pencil because so you guys can see.
Yeah, I'm only using Sharpie so you can see my drawing. You're using pencil. Okay, so I have my eyes, I have my nose. I'm gonna do some makeup above the eyes. I'm gonna do a triangle above the eyes.
A triangle makeup? They can
They do makeup on their face of different shapes a lot of times. Clowns do. I'm gonna do some triangles on the below the eyes too.
Wait, but noses are like, clowns are like red, so can we do like red on it or no?
No, we're only doing purple.
Well,
So-
all types of purple.
My advice to you is to get your nose a little bit higher so that your face doesn't go too low. Okay?
Is that good though?
Those are beautiful eyes. Pull your nose a little higher, closer to your eyes.
Okay.
Okay? Really look at your spacing, okay? I'm going to start with the mouth. I have decided I'm going to do the kidney bean shaped mouth. Look at your drawing aid, look at your warm-up, press pause, think about it. Come on back after you've done your mouth and you're ready for the next step. You can come on back and press the play button. Okay, that's the outline of my mouth. I'm going to do the lips.
Oh, wow. I think I'm going to do that too.
Now, if you choose to do teeth, you need to do your teeth big. Why, Sarah?
So you can paint in them and Sharpie them, because if it's like really, really tiny and you don't have like a little tiny Sharpie, then it might fill up the whole space.
You're right.
And the paint might go somewhere else.
Right. So I've decided I'm not even going to do teeth. You decide for you though, okay? Now I'm going to do, I've designed my face. Maybe you're doing little circles for the cheeks if you wanted to.
Wait, Mommy, am I going to have space for like the whole body?
Oh, I would move your mouth up, honey. I would get your mouth closer up to your nose. It's okay to erase. Just move it, just shift it all the way up. Start it,
Like that?
start it,
Up.
I would have it come right here.
Okay.
All right, so I have my face. I'm gonna do my chin now. I'm gonna come down like this. I'm gonna wrap up the bottom part of my clown, okay? So I have a little bit of room to do my hat and my hair.
We don't have to do the inside of it.
That is up to you. If you just want to have an open mouth and no lips, you do not have to have lips. This is your creation. So I just did the chin. I got my chin close to the bottom of my mouth. Okay. I'm going to add some ears right here. Ears.
I don't think I'm with you. I'm on the mouth.
You're on the mouth, yeah.
Oh, was that good? I'm gonna have space, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Body, feet, and everything.
Keep going. Finish the face. Have the face come around. Okay. And then this is about the top of my head right here. And I'm going to do
Ears.
the top of my head right here. And the reason why I didn't continue to go is because I'm doing Sharpie, and I want to do a hat up here. If you want, with your pencil, you can connect your whole head around. Go ahead and do that, and then you can erase where you add your hat. So this is what Sarah has done. Okay, so she left an opening there for her hat. It's tilted off to the side. Maybe your hat's on this side. Maybe your hat's sticking straight up. I don't know. I don't know what you've decided, but it's your choice. Okay, now I'm going to do the hat, and I'm going to look at my drawing aids. I did this hat for my warm-up, a pointy hat. I think I'm going to do a different hat for my actual clown. I think I'm going to do like the little half circle.
I did that just now.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to do the rim coming out and around like that.
And the stripe.
And the stripe. Could do a stripe right here. And look, now I have all these sections that I can paint in, but they're big. They're not tiny, okay? And then I can bring my head up. So
wait, can we put like a flower?
I have the whole, you want to do the flower next?
Oh, yeah.
We can do a flower next on the hat. If you chose to do a flower, or you could do a little puffy ball, or whatever you think would be fun, that you think a clown would wear on his hat. Or maybe this clown just has a hat and no accessory to go with it. So you choose. Sarah's doing a flower, and I would stop there on your detail because that's fairly small, and I wouldn't put any more. So you'll be able to paint there and there.
I wanted to do
No, you can't do yellow. We're not doing yellow. Okay, so I'll do a flower as well.
I'm connecting the head, Mommy. Look at, see, I have a little space there and there. I'm connecting it.
Yes, go for it. Okay, so here's my flower. Kind of connected it to the hat.
I did my hat a little tilted.
A little tilted, and then I can connect my flower.
Wait, are you gonna do the hair next, or what?
Yes, I would like to do the hair next. So we got our head.
Oh,
we got our hat. If you chose to put a hat, you could have put it on the sides. You could put it up top. You could have done different shapes. Yes.
Ours is different because you did your flower right here on this side, and I did my flower.
Okay, yeah. We have ours is a little bit different. Okay, now I'm gonna do some really crazy hair because clowns usually have some pretty crazy hair, right? Or sometimes they just have like a little patch of hair on both sides. Maybe your clown is bald up top and then has just hair sticking out the sides.
But they're not actually bald because they might be in a costume.
That's true.
Might be bald.
That's true. All right, I'm just bringing my hair like that. Big hair. I have big crazy hair. And then if I want to do different shades of purple and tints of purple in my hair, I can make maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sections.
Oh my gosh, I want to show them.
Hang on. Let's finish our hair. So maybe I can do a section right here and go like that.
Wait, what? Oh, we're doing sections?
And that could be a section of one of our tints or tones.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then I could go like that, and that could be another section. So that's going to be a tint or shade of gray, of purple. That will be another, but do you see how I did them big? I did them big, right, Sarah? I did big sections.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then I could do another big section right here. And then I have 2 over here. That's a big section. That's a big section. Okay. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sections. Maybe you just have 3 sections. Or maybe you chose to have all your hair just be one color.
Oh, Mommy,
that is your choice.
I touched it
to the ear? Okay. Okay, so now we have our hair done. Now it's time to do the body and the clothes. Are you ready to do the body and the clothes? That's probably too small of a section.
Okay, so I can't.
So, yeah, just because it can get a little messy.
Can I show them like a little bit in my hair?
Yeah. So in this here, I would just do one section. Right there.
Okay, is that good?
Yeah, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I probably wouldn't do any more than 6. I'll show them where you are.
I'm right there.
So here's where Sarah's is. It is different than mine, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, time to move on to the body. So strategize right now in your head. You have your body, which is your whole upper body all the way down to your feet, right? So you're gonna have this space to do your feet, and then we're gonna do some big clunky shoes. All right. So I've decided I'm gonna do a bow tie.
Me too.
So I'm gonna do a circle bow tie here. Before I did an oval. Now I've changed my mind and I'm gonna do a circle. And then I'm gonna do an oval going this way and an oval going that way.
Make it big, everybody.
Make your details big. Because every section you're gonna use a different shade or tint of purple.
Because I had mine like hair just a little like small area, but then my mom said like, oh, that's too small. So.
Yeah, and you could even ask an adult, hey, do you think that this is a big enough space? So I'm just doing the bow tie. I did the bow tie. And this time I've decided I'm gonna do a different type of collar. Collar. Here I did like a frilly collar, but the other time when I was practicing here, I did more of like a dress shirt collar. So I think I'm gonna do more of a dress shirt collar.
This was bigger than this, and I didn't like it.
Oh, okay.
But it can be bigger.
And it can wrap up here. Yep, come on all the way to where my finger is. Oh, that's still a little bit. That's okay. I'm gonna help Sarah out real quick. She's trying to make her symmetrical on both sides.
Symmetrical.
Yeah, so here, so see how it went out, in, and around? So you gotta go boom, and then in, and around, and then come in. Yeah, nicely done. Very nice, Sarah. Okay. All right, she did a big bow tie. I did a fairly big.
That, so.
Yeah. Okay, so now I'm gonna do my collar. So I'm gonna do kind of like I was telling you here. I've decided I'm gonna do that collar, which is like a dress collar.
I don't think I have space for it.
Well, just try.
I'm just gonna make my body like not too big.
You're gonna make your body
not
small?
Too small.
Okay. All right. So here is the frilly collar. Here is the like nice dress shirt collar. So I think I'm gonna do the nice dress shirt collar where it's like a sideways M.
Oh yeah. Or you can flip your paper and do like an M.
And like a sideways M here. And those sideways M's meet in the middle right below the bow tie. There you go.
Just the paper.
And then, I don't know if you guys remember from the warm-up, we did a V.
I don't remember that.
You do or you don't?
Do not.
You don't? Okay, and then I did a V. Boom, boom.
I think I do actually.
But you don't have to. It's up to you if you want to do the V. All right, now I'm gonna just do a pretty big puffy body like this.
Does it have to start like right here on the neck?
Oh, that's up to you. That's where I decided to start mine.
I'll do it.
There's my body.
Oh my.
That's just from the neck to the waist.
Yeah, I'll have space for it. Yes, I didn't know if I had space for it.
Then I'm gonna do some. I've decided I'm gonna do some little scalloped, like this. Like the fringe right here is scalloped right there.
Eraser, please.
And now I'm gonna do some pant legs, but I'm gonna make the pants really short this time on my clown. I'm gonna come down like this.
Like you have space or don't?
Like this. I'm gonna make them like really short. And then I'm gonna add the same frills that I did here. I'm gonna add them here. Now remember, you guys can always pause the video when you need to. Take a break when you need to. Rewind if you need to.
Wait, are we gonna do 4 videos? One for the paint, one for the warm up, one for the big drawing, then one for the Sharpie, and then one for the painting, right?
Painting and then Sharpie. We're gonna paint first, and then we're gonna Sharpie.
Oh, okay.
Like that, like with the hot air balloon. Okay, so here's the bottom of my pants.
Can we do designs on our?
We will do designs. Yours might look totally different than mine. Sarah's looks totally different than mine. I'm gonna do some legs with. I decided I'm gonna do some striped socks. So here's the rest of the legs. Maybe you are too far down and you're just gonna go right into your shoes, similar to the warm up. See the warm up there?
Oh yes, I have space.
So do your shoes big and clunky. Have them come all the way out here. Remember? Big and clunky. Real, like he's gonna trip over them. Big and clunky.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Like it doesn't even fit him?
The clown shoes never fit them. Okay, I'm gonna do my, that was the bottom of where my socks are gonna end. And now I'm gonna do my shoes. And make sure you don't go off your paper. You gotta stay on your paper, right?
No, I'm not doing that.
So here are my big clunky shoes. I'm gonna do the little part right here.
Is that big enough for clunky?
Oh yeah, that's good. That's big and clunky.
I have to make the space down below big.
You gotta make that space down here big enough to paint in.
Or if you don't want to do that space like that.
You don't have to do that space if you don't want to. If you just want the shoe and that's it, that's fine. Okay, I'm gonna come down here. I'm gonna do this shoe.
Oh, aren't you gonna if you want, you're gonna do that?
Oh yeah, Sarah reminded me. These are like the little creases right here. If you want, you can do 2 little creases on the shoe.
Okay, so where am I starting? Okay. Gotta do clunky. Big.
clunky shoes. I'm adding a sole to the bottom. Maybe yours doesn't have a sole. I don't know.
Oh, we need the hands. I forgot.
Oh my gosh, thank you for reminding me. You ready for the arms, Sarah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna do some really big, puffy sleeves for the arms, kind of like that. Big puffy sleeves. Okay, I'm gonna have my sleeves come out like that.
Wait, I can't.
I'm just doing them really puffy, fluffy. Okay, and now I'm gonna give the frills here. You're doing it how you want to do it. Or if you want to follow along with me, you definitely can. So I did my fluffy sleeve coming out here. Here I'm going to do another one.
Oh,
or maybe your clown is waving in the air. I don't know.
Are you going to do one that's waving?
I'm going to do mine that's just coming off of here.
Oh, are those the fingers or?
We're going to be doing the gloves, yeah.
Oh my gosh, then I need it. Oh, wait.
Oh yeah, you might. These right here, no, those aren't the fingers. That's the frill of the shirt.
I think you have to do it so they don't do it too far up and down.
I stopped right about at the waist area.
Like that one? So I have space.
Yeah, you have space for your hands.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna give them some gloves.
Look at. Gotcha.
Well, if you feel like you don't have enough room, you can make your body come in more. Okay, whatever you want.
I'm gonna try.
You're just trying your best. Okay. So
it's just gonna be skinny. But
there's my gloved hand here. Here's my gloved hand over here.
Ooh, I made mine really close to the edge.
That's totally fine. That is totally fine. So I have my whole clown's body done. I got the head, I got the body, the arms, the hands, the legs, the big clunky feet, and the big clunky shoes. Now it's time to do our design of the rest of the outfit. This is kind of the final touches.
And if you're not with us, you can pause, and if you're still on your hands or your legs.
Always pause the video when you need to. Okay, so whatever design you do, if you do geometric shapes, if you do a plaid, if you do stripes, whatever it is you're doing, it has to be big. Right, Sarah? Big. How many fingers you got there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Awesome.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, you chose 5 fingers this time? Okay.
Yeah, because I didn't have room for it. Well, I did, but I don't want to.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to start, I think I'm going to start with my socks. I'm going to do striped socks. So I'm just going to do
it. Fun.
I'm glad you're having fun. I'm doing big enough stripes so that I can have colors here. So 1, 2, 3. You might not have socks. Yeah.
I can't because those.
Yeah, if you don't have socks, you don't have socks.
Okay, I'm just going to start doing the shapes.
Now you can start doing shapes. I'm going to do circle buttons. Maybe you're doing square buttons. Or maybe you're doing star buttons. Whatever shape you're doing, please make sure it's big. Or maybe you're not doing any buttons.
Mom, I don't really like when you say like pause the video and do it because then I have to do it like after school and then it wastes my time playing.
Before you erase it, can I show them? Okay, I just told Sarah those are too small. So here, look at Sarah's triangles here.
I want to show them my whole clown first.
Okay, here's Sarah's whole clown. Okay. Now, if you look here at her triangles right there, those are too small, okay? Even though they might feel like they're big enough, those are too small. So I want you to stop and pause the video right now, and I want you to look all over your clown and ask yourself, is anything too small? And I want you to gently erase it. You go ahead and erase it. Because you're writing gently, right? You're drawing with your pencil really gently. So I'm going to show you how big I want your designs to be. See how I only did 2 lines here for my stripes for my socks? Because I have now 1, 2, 3 areas to paint in. Here are I'm going to do triangles. Look at how big that triangle is. It's huge. Yes, Sarah, you got it. Let me show them. Look at how.
I think I can only do 2 triangles on each one. And
Yeah, maybe it's just 2 triangles on each sleeve. Yes, big, big. Look, I'm only going to be doing 2 triangles here on this side, 2 triangles on that side.
It's a little skinny butt. Is it big enough, Mom?
Yes, that's big enough.
And then we need buttons. Gigantic.
All right,
My body's
so
like fat.
I don't have very many triangles because I'm doing them very large so that I can paint them in. I can paint them in
I
well.
don't think I can do the circles inside because it'll be like...
I agree with you. Way to think that out. I'm glad you thought about that. I think that you might just have to do a circle for the button.
Only if you do it like big enough, right?
And what you can do is with the black Sharpie, you can do the circles inside the...
Can we do diamond?
You can do diamonds, yeah. If you are feeling like you want the buttons to look more like that sewn effect where it has those 2 holes for where you sew it in, maybe wait until we're sharpieing in the last video and draw them in with the Sharpie, okay? You could do that.
But if you mess up, then you can do whiteout if you even have it.
No, we don't white out our art projects. We just are okay with what we produce.
Yeah, I'm not doing small squares. I think those diamonds are too small.
Okay, so to give you an idea,
diamond too small?
that diamond was too small, yeah. I know sometimes some of us have the tendency to get really small. Some of us have the tendency to get really big. Try to find a balance. Look, I only have 1, 2, 3, 4 triangles in the whole arm. 1, 2, 3, 4 triangles in this whole arm. 1, 2, 3, 4 triangles in the whole body. And 1, 2, 3 triangles in this leg. 1, 2, 3 triangles in that leg. Oh, great, yeah. Sarah, it looks like Sarah's gonna come out having 2 diamonds in her body in total.
And I think I'm gonna have...
You gonna do one in the middle? Whatever you decide.
I'm gonna do like a... I think I do square triangles right here and right here.
Go for it, yeah. Okay, so I am done with my creation because I know that when we come back to paint, I need a lot of spaces and I don't want to add too much more detail. I need a lot of space for each tint or shade of purple.
Sen, I wanted to do the square. The squares weren't equal because I didn't have space right here because I needed to do it big, so I just did it down here.
Okay, all right, awesome. Do you feel like you're done, Sarah?
Well, yeah.
Yeah? Okay, I'm done, Sarah's done. I want you to keep going until you feel like you're done, and I want you to ask yourself, is my clown big enough, and does it fit as much of the paper as possible going in every direction? Are my details big, and am I proud of my work?
Yes, I'm proud of it.
Okay, so if the answer is yes to all of those, then you are ready to wrap it up. What I want you to do is I want you to take your art composition that you just created, your warm-up paper, your drawing aid, and I want you to go put it back with your art supplies.
Wait, can we do the painting today?
You and I?
Yeah.
Okay, you want to do another video?
Yeah, are they gonna do it?
I don't know. Possibly. Well, maybe.
If you guys have time, then you could do that next video.
Okay, it depends on how it gets assigned. Okay, so go ahead, put it in a safe place until the next video is assigned for you, which will be the painting, okay?
Bye, guys.
So thank you, guys. I enjoyed this lesson a lot. I can't wait to see how all your clowns turn out, and I hope you guys had as much fun as Sarah and I did. Okay, we will see you for the next lesson.
Bye, guys.
You want to turn it off? Okay.
See ya.